New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And good evening, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Friday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayer. So grateful that you're with us this evening. Appreciate you being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. It has been a glorious day. It got cold here in Colorado. It got cold and windy and now snowy, and it's winter without being winter outside my window, or it's winter without the snow at least. Trust wherever you are, you're having a great evening as well. Preparing for a fabulous weekend here in the as we move from winter into spring here in the month of March. So again, thank you for being with us, folks. If it's your first time with us and you would like to know more about what you stumbled into, well, this is an affirmative prayer. We're not here begging and beseeching. It is an affirmation of truth as we know it, and oftentimes a revelation of truth as well. And there's a few ways you can stay in touch with our team and stay in touch with prayer as a whole. If you have a prayer request, you're welcome to drop that into the chat box of today's program, and trusting I see it before I close my eyes, I will pray on your behalf. Or you're welcome to send us an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Make sure that goes out to the whole team, and everybody on the team is notified when we get a prayer request. So it's a great way to stay in touch and let our prayer team know what it is you'd like to experience prayer for, or perhaps maybe what you'd like to celebrate. Maybe you're celebrating something, we can celebrate that with you as well. And if you'd like to work with any of our prayer team members in a one-on-one situation, it's a little more of a direct experience of prayer. We all do offer sessions on a fee basis. So if you'd like to explore that, send us an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know who you want to work with, and we'll get you connected with that person immediately, or as quickly as possible. All right, Friday night, and it has been a long day, and I am personally just super excited for the revelation of what comes next. And in our line of business here in the New Thought Media Network, there's always a new show, there's always a new project, there's always something new coming in that regard. But it's also more important, I think, for me, that I get a chance to see the newness that's coming that isn't exactly what's the normal plan, almost as if it comes out of the blue, almost as if it is a divine epiphany or revelation of what wants to happen. And every day I get a chance to spend time in that vibration, in that energetic vibration. That's what I want to do here this evening as we wrap up this day, and kind of not prepare for it, but as we wrap up this day, knowing that there's even more good coming tomorrow, and that each day we get a newer and a different opportunity to revel in the beauty of the wholeness, of the oneness. So I'm going there. If you're in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so and join me in first off, in a yawn. And that sense of letting go and rooting down, letting go of everything it may have taken to be in this moment, letting go of the hustle and the bustle of the day, letting go of any concern about what happens next or later, just being present to this moment. And I tune into that through the breath, through that sacred experience of in and out, of inhale and exhale, that cycle of renewing and release, embrace. The oneness, the everything is there in every cycle of the breath. And so I come into that recognition of the oneness that is God's life, that is the all life, that is the everything of everything. Coming into a recognition that that oneness is revealing itself in amazing ways as my life, as your life, as all life. As one self-existing cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. That one breath becoming the next breath. One vision becoming the next vision. One word becoming the next word. Not a different word, not an other word, a one word, the one word in a new way, the one word in a different way. And so I am thrilled to overflowing. Filled to overflowing with a sense of connection to something greater, something bigger than I've even imagined, something that is yet to really reveal itself into my life. And yet I sense that I know it is there, the allness, the everything, the assurance, that deep sense of assurance that everything's working out as exactly as it must. That the highest and the best is revealing itself for everyone involved. That the glorious kingdom of life is here before us in this very moment. And I sit with that for a moment. That deep knowing that there is one life. That life is perfect. That life is your life, my life. That life is God's life. Right now. And it could be no other way. There cannot be a power in opposition of the one. There is only the one. And that oneness is creative. That oneness. Oneness creates from itself a unique expression of itself called you. So we celebrate you, we celebrate me, we celebrate this day. We celebrate all that has occurred because everything that has happened is moving us to a greater understanding of our oneness. Everything that has happened is moving us to a greater acceptance of our oneness. So everything that has happened this day is moving us to a greater embodiment of this oneness. And in that, we become the oneness. We become the everything. We become the all thing, where there are no limits, where there is no sense of separation, where we may see and feel the divinity of the divine, the divinity of God, revealing itself through our words, through our actions, through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our beingness. It is all God. And it is all good. And so again, I return to the stillness. I return to the one. I return to that space, that state of consciousness. And I am so very grateful. So very grateful for this experience, for this moment together, for this deep recognition of the oneness of life revealing itself as all. I simply loose this word, this prayer into that ever-creative law, that universal law that must create, that can, in fact, not return this word void, that is already lifting this word into the creative medium and making it so in the world and the mind of the one. I release, I let go, and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Boy, do I have the yawns this evening. Well, there we go, folks. There it is. Hey, I want to thank you so much for being with me here this evening on the New Thought Media Network. It's so important that we gather in community, both virtually and in physical location. If this has served you, if you have been touched by what we're doing in the New Thought Media Network, I invite you, please make a donation. ntmedia.org/donate. Goes a long way to making sure we continue to share this message out into the world. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now, but before I do, I want to thank you for being with us. Remind you to come be with us tomorrow morning, 8:15 for the morning prayers, and then at 9 o'clock, my dear brother Reverend L.Z. Sekou will be with us for the Science of Mind and Spirit Saturday morning conversation series. Big, huge name. Brother LZ will be with us tomorrow, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, for a great, great conversation. So join us for that as well. All right, I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now. Before we do, we're going to say thank you to our organizational sponsors and individual donors. Please hang out for that. And until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.